Have faith, let it begin. Hello everyone, my name is Angel, and I want to welcome all of you to the day after Labor Day, Tuesday edition of Have Faith, Let It Begin. If you saw the title, it was really designed for all the people going back to school, all ages, adults, children, everyone. And the title really is very simple. Favorite teacher. That's right, favorite teacher. Well, I figured no time like the present to go over with you about a teacher of mine that will always forever be a part of my life. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had many great teachers that I'm still friends with today. But the one that I think is amazing, and I've spoken about her before, is my first grade teacher. I'm not going to give you her full name, but I'm going to say her first name is Nancy. And I want to tell all of you that she was my first grade teacher. And the reason why I can actually tell you that she was my favorite is because to this day, at age 40, I still can remember my first day walking into class. I still can remember the way she was so nurturing, so powerful, so mentoring to me as a student. When I struggled with my English and learning, because I still was dealing with the fact that I spoke Spanish and English, it was difficult. I struggled with English, and I struggled with my writing. And she was always so willing to take it to the next level, willing to do everything she can to make me work harder. She was very, very instrumental in keeping me focused. She always treated my family with respect when they came to do the teacher conferences. And it's just something that I will never forget. Over the years, as I grew older, I used to always go back to visit her as I reached like 2nd and 3rd and 5th grade when I had my birthdays. And you know what I'm talking about. When your birthday comes, back then you used to bring all the cupcakes. Now, I understand they can't even do that anymore because of allergies. But when we were kids, you could actually, bring cupcakes and everything, and you can give them out. And then the teacher would let you go to other teachers' rooms and hand it out, So I used to do that. And one of the things that I thought was really cool, one of the things that I think was extremely awesome, was that as I got older, her and I would always run into each other. And she would always say, "My little angel." And I used to have my little chunky cheeks. And still have them too, I think. And she would always just make me smile. So where am I going with this story? Well, when I was in 1st grade, I had a crush on my teacher. Don't worry, she knew that. And I remember inviting her to my birthday party. And she got my birthday invitation. And the first thing she said to me was, "Angel, I would love to be there for your birthday, but unfortunately I do have something going on that day. And I just wanted to give you this card." And she gave me a card. And she wished me a happy birthday and gave me a hug and a kiss on the cheek. So I said to her, and I can't believe I remember this, but it's the truth. I said to her, "If you can't make my birthday, I really wish that you'd make it for the day that I get married." And she said, I will always remember that," she says, "and I will make sure that I'm there, God willing, that day." Well, let's fast forward. June 12th. Oh my God, my wife's going to kill me. June 12th, 2015. Listen, I was saying 15 because it's 2015. So don't ridicule me now. All right, let's start that over. And I don't edit, so we're going to keep going with it. On June 12th, 2015, I got married. And prior to the day of my wedding, I was able to find Nancy's phone number. And I kind of went a little ahead of myself, so let me stop real quick. The last time I had seen Nancy at that point was on her last year of her school. She was about to retire. And I showed up to surprise her in front of her faculty, and I presented her with a speech regarding how much she inspired me. So I saw her on her last year of retirement to be there and wish her well. Now we move forward. So I was able to get her phone, and I reached out to her and I called her phone number, and she picked up the line and she's like, hello? And I'm like, hello, is this Nancy? She's like, yes. I'm like, do you recognize my voice? And she goes, I think I do. She goes, but I'm afraid to say your name if I'm wrong. I says, I don't think you'll be wrong. She goes, is this Angel? I go, yes. She goes, oh my God, how are you? I'm like, I'm great. She's like, I'm so surprised you called me. And, how are you? How did you get my number? I said, I hope you don't mind. I was able to talk to a couple teachers that I knew in the area, and they were so kind enough to give me your number, and please don't get mad at them. She goes, no, I'm so happy. And I said, well, I'm calling you because I wanted, I get emotional. I said, I wanted to know if you would honor your promise. And she said, am I thinking what I'm thinking? And I said, yes. She says, so that means there's a wedding I'm going to? I said, yes. And I would be honored if you came to my wedding. So on June 12th, 2015, my first grade teacher was at my wedding. She was at the same table as my mentor, Ralph. She was at the same table with people that are very important to me. And I was able to honor her and dance with her on my wedding day. And it meant so much to me that she was a part of my life. Teachers, I dedicate this to all of you. You are all underpaid. You are all amazing people. You all have a gift to inspire each and every child that walks into your room. You all have the opportunity to change the life of any and all ages. May you remember that as you start your school year. May you remember that as you have many days, many hours of teaching, many hours of frustration, maybe many hours of feeling like you want to just go crazy on a child because they're driving you nuts. Just remember, a teacher is not just a person that gives lessons. A teacher is an archangel in the learning environment. All of you teachers are inspirational, are inspiring, are amazing people, and I wish all of you an amazing, healthy New Year. For Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel. It's now time to go back to school.